Okay. Looks like we're up. Internet's holding. Good deal. Trying to get things organized here. Not really interested in the community goal this time. And I've been doing some material gathering and wake scanning, like watching paint dry. So I thought I'd do something different. I was going to have a stream yesterday, but I had some friends come over. That took out that time slot. But what I'm going to do tonight is I like visiting these uh, generational mega ships that are abandoned and scanning the logs and stuff. And bring it up here. There. This is a ship I found in Canon Research. The Golconda. It's a generation ship. And it's located in Nicholas. We'll get there eventually tonight, but I'm also interested in how people find these ships. And evidently, there are listening posts that pick up beacon signals or something from them scattered around. And this particular beacon post says that it's near Upan Nicholas A5. So we're gonna go there and try to find that and scan logs of it first, and then go find the generation ship. Let's get my windows reoriented here so I can see things. There. Now, I've already plotted the course to that 5 jumps in this ship, so shouldn't be too bad. Let's there. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's head out and go that way. And I'm also interested in, there's one other ship listed, and it makes a comment that the original discoverer found a listening post within 30 light years that led to the discovery of the ship, but no one else has been able to find the listening post. I might sometime try to go to scan some systems and try to find it, but that'd be something for another day. Let's get out of here. In my Asp Explorer, because it's my ship with the greatest jump range. I'm going to turn the speaker down a little bit, there, so the microphone doesn't pick it up too much. It'll be fine, at least for me. I have a little fairly short clip of I went and visited another ship earlier today. I didn't stream it, but I recorded parts of it, took some pictures. But I might play that. I'll go ahead and do that now. Nah, I'll wait a little bit. Nah, now's probably the best time to do that. Not too far out. It's an interesting location. It's orbiting, it's in orbit. A lot of these ships are not in orbit around the planet. And it causes some kind of little issues in flying around it for some reason. That ship was called the Odysseus. Odyssey. I don't know. I call it the Odysseus. It's easier to. This again. This is just a short clip of earlier today. Went to one of the ships and scanned its logs and stuff. I'm not going to show all of that. It's just the approach of it. And that's enough of that. They all look about the same so far. Let's get back to our journey here. Better if I click in the right window. Out of the way. Almost directly behind me. Station was in the way. So you're not mass locked in the motor. Let's go.
Drive charging.
I uploaded a video on YouTube of the I don't remember the name of the Atlas. Is that the name of the ship? Man, it was, those logs were hard to listen to in a way. Evidently, on that ship, they developed issues with propulsion. They couldn't stop the ship at its destination, so everybody had to bail out on life pods and stuff. Except for the chief engineer, he stayed behind. His wife was pregnant and stuff. Pretty cool.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
What was this? How many jumps is that? Okay, one more.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gotta remember to hunk all these systems too. Get money for that. Man, I'm so happy my internet's holding up really good, and I probably just jinxed it. It's unusual. Anybody else had tons of rain? We had a lot of rain the last few days. Flooding issues, not my house, but around where I live, community. All the rivers are flooding.
Fuel scooping.
Come on, we need to
Fuel
get the speed.
scoop disengaged.
Good enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't know how hard it's going to be to find that listening post. I think they said where it was at, but that's cheating. I'm going to scan the system and see if I can find it. If it doesn't already show up in the list. See if we can get a good scoop this time.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. Topped off. Joystick's in the wrong spot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Seems odd that listening post is in the same system, but there's a story about this I didn't mention. I think this actually was was the only generation ship discovered that still had the crew on it when it was discovered. Hello, Lady Tilt. How are you today? Thanks for dropping by. Doing okay? See, you've been streaming a lot. Yeah, I'm doing good. I have not been streaming much. A lot of family stuff going on. Why am I not scooping?
Fuel scooping
Oh,
complete.
yeah, but it's been good. Had the grandkids visiting, and
Drive charging.
they take up a lot of the time. They're visiting my daughter right now this weekend, so we don't have them this weekend. So it's been quite relaxing.
4, 3, 2,
Next system is our destination. Trying to find an old spaceship to go look at. It's floating in space.
fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, let's see what we got and where it's at. What's this? Let's see what we have here first. What shows up? Yep, there it is. That's cheating. Oh well. I'm gonna have a couple of minutes travel time. See what the listening post tells us. It's supposed to contain data toward the location of the ship that I'm looking for. Are you going to stream tonight? I dropped in on you was it yesterday for a moment, or the day before. I didn't say anything though. I just dropped in to see what you were playing and stuff. Ah, maybe next week. Okay. Yeah, I had planned on streaming yesterday, but we had some family friends come by, so I might just try to combine both of them tonight. I got plenty of time as long as my internet holds out, which it looks like it's been doing fine tonight. That's very unusual, but I'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, what's the exam for? Tell you, your English is much better than my Spanish. Unless you're using Google Translate on the fly. Interesting system. Almost there. Here we are. interesting looking. We're gonna go right by it. Careful. That's cool looking. Huh. This is not the ancient ship. This is a modern listening post. I'm just looking at it real quick. It's a pretty planet. My ship's in the dark. It's real cool. Oh well. Let me get a picture of this. I think you do a good job. Hello, Andy Pipkin. Welcome. No, you're doing fine. Really, you're doing fine. I wish whoever's texting would quit. All right, let's scan this thing and see what we got. You're gonna have to be closer. It should be in range. Oh, I know what. I gotta target it. There. Oh, it's already scanning it. Yeah, I loved mine. What is it? Okay, we got it, I think. Distress beacon signal matches signal detected in Upanicus. Zero light. It's here. Okay, it is in this system then. B3, I think. Let's see. Where is B? B refers to the star. There's two stars in the system, evidently. Yeah, and it's near the third planet, supposedly. Okay. I'm going to target it so I can aim toward it and scan that direction and see what we got. That was a listening post, so that's pretty cool. Oh, that's a long way away. Of course it is. Alright.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
See if we can see these things.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Wow, a lot of stuff over here. Now, did that message say B2, right? B3. Oh, okay. My bad. See B and B2. I don't see up here. Yes, it is. thought I would. I went and visited the Odysseus earlier today. So far, I've been to the Adamastor, the Hesperus, Atlas earlier today. That's what it was, Atlas. And I don't know. I just like going to them and scanning them. I've uploaded a YouTube video of the. I think it was the Atlas. No, it was just the logs. I just played. It's a short snippet of me there, and I played the logs. It's really a sad story. At least I thought it was. It's really nice. I mean, as these kind of things go, it was really pulled at your heart there when the guy had to stay on the ship and stuff, you know, by himself, so the others could go. Here's B3. Let me go ahead and get this real quick. What the heck is that? Weapons fire. Okay. There it is. Alright, we'll be able to find it now. Alright, that makes life much easier. Took a while to get there though. Yeah, I played a media file earlier going to the Atlas, but here's the from Canon Research. So I just been going through these and trying to find out what might be interesting to visit. The I said earlier, they show one. I don't remember the name of it, but it's reported. It said the original discoverer found a listening post about 30 light years away, but no one else has been able to find it. At least it hasn't really remained undiscovered. So I might make an effort to go look for that sometime, but not today, surely. I'll go a lot faster. This thing was. I must be in a gravity well. I'm like, why am I going so slow, man? I do like my ASP. I have a engineered FSD, not the double engineered one. I need to get some of those. But I've got like a almost 50 light year jump range. So. I took it on a little loop out 5,000 light years and just turned around and came back just to practice it. You know, I'm going to go to Colonia someday, and I just wanted to see how long it might take. And it's not going to take that long. I went essentially the halfway point to Colonia. I mean, in distance-wise, I didn't actually head in the right direction, but I just wanted to see how tedious it would be. The last ship I visited was 51,000 light seconds out. No, I have not. I've not unlocked it yet. I've only been to one engineer. But I've been gathering a lot of materials. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I've done a lot of wake scanning and stuff, and Dav's Hope and a bunch of stuff a bunch of times. But I think I'm going to go after some shards just to do it. I haven't done that yet. And drive around and SRV and shoot things. But I like, probably the favorite thing I like to do is explore. Combat's fun, but I'm not real good at combat yet. I'm much better than I was before, but I still haven't learned enough yet to be really good at it. At least not against people. NPCs I can do pretty well against, but I don't usually play in open. I like wing missions in combat. Those are fun. Some stacked massacre missions or something. Neutron Highway. I've accidentally supercharged my I don't know if wasn't my ASP. Might have been. It scared the hell out of me when it first it started saying things about operating beyond limits and stuff. And I was just too close to the star. I wasn't really in the tail much. But I didn't take advantage of it either. I just did my normal jump. I was just jumping through the system. But I kind of loitered around the star because it was pretty. So, yeah, I plan on going to Colonia, not to really unlock the engineer and stuff there. I just want to go there and do it, do some stuff. And then maybe when I'm ready to unlock the engineer, take a different ship back on and hitch a ride on a carrier. So I guess you can't do it. Is it the white dwarfs that have the tails also? That I guess you can't use those. I guess like LFT1 and a few other stars. I've seen people do it many times. I've watched people streaming and on YouTube doing it, and it doesn't seem that hard. Yeah, I think it was a white dwarf that charged my FSD accidentally because, I haven't been out of the bubble a whole lot. Well, I've been out a bit, but not really spent a lot of time out there. I usually go out of the bubble for a specific reason. Like exploring. The system's a little more complex than I thought. I thought it was just orbiting that other thing, but I guess it's not. Find out here in a moment. We're not very far out. I don't think it will let you. Hang on a second. And I don't know if I have a command to. Oh, I need to probably have to do that on Stream Elements. Yeah, I believe it's that. Hang on a minute. Let me get on the Stream Elements bot page and see. Give me a moment. I'm new to this. It didn't. Well, I don't see a link. All I see is 3 dots. Oh, I've seen those before. Hang on, let me make sure my throttle's 0 here. I don't want it to take off on me. I drop out of this thing. Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same site the Road to Riches is on. Oh yeah, I've used that a lot. Looking for the bot. The bot. Bot. User management chat commands. Has it got a permit or something? No. Oh, here's moderator stuff. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can give you permission to do this. Hang on. I'm going to try it. Oops. There you go. Try it now. I don't see it. I wonder if it's Twitch is doing that. It's both doing. I don't know. But if you DM it to me, I can post it. But I know what it is. In fact, I've got it bookmarked for the road to riches. The neutron router. Why am I crawling here? Man, this is slow. And I don't think she's in here anymore, but Lady Tilt, another streamer. She streams different games, not ED related, but in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but I dropped in and I met her on another streamer's stream. And we're playing the same game and stuff, so I like to drop in on people that follow me and things if I see them streaming. Must be some gravity well here. I can go. Yeah. I don't know why the Super Cruise Assist is going so slow. It's dark. Let me go full screen so y'all can see it better. There you go. Nothing. There it is. Maybe I'll turn my lights on too. Our night vision, at least at first. What we got here. Okay. That makes it easier to see. I'm going too far for this. Link scanner, okay. What is that up there? Oh, okay. Oh, you can dock there. That's cool. Hey, Techno Freak. It's going good. Haven't been able to stream much lately, but the grandkids are spending some time at my daughter's, so we don't have them this weekend, so got some spare time to play. Well, I don't know. I guess that's a good thing, or is it a bad thing? Is it you do not get paid for today then? I'm just going to these old abandoned generational mega ships and scanning them and stuff for the fun of it. There you go. You're right about that. Here we go. Now we got the log. Let's go find one. This one's much easier to get around. The last one I went to was in a low orbit, and it was somewhat more challenging to drive around. What if I can get close enough to this, or is it on the other side? Let's find out. Here it is. A bit closer, I guess. I think I got to be about 100 and something. Here. That would be really neat to be able to walk around. I do enjoy flying down them inside their components. Some places you can. I don't know about there, but let's see. That was log 0. There's log 1. Only at the other end. I just passed it. Where's that? There it is. I'm gonna watch my speed through here. The last one, I dropped my gear and just when I drop my gear, it makes me go slower, but I can use my thrusters that are on the joystick to do stuff, to maneuver around a little bit. Okay, log 2. Interesting. I can get close enough to scan it. Well, I don't know all the details on this one yet. I will when I read the log, but I think this one was when they found it, there were still people on it. These people broadcast for help or something because they had some type of diseases or something killing people. That's what I read earlier. I'll have to see what the log says. So. It'd be cool if we found one with people on it still traveling somewhere. tell them, say, hey, you know, you guys can make this trip a lot faster nowadays. Now this ship is still moving. Well, the other one was moving too, but I don't remember. Seems like I drove through those wheels and they weren't moving on the other ship. Hello there. Last one, then I can play them and see what they say. It's there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try to dodge those. I'm going to go around this ring here.
Landing gear retracted.
You can see that port though. A little closer to it for the fun of it. All right, let's see what we got here. I've already pre-ordered Odyssey. I didn't order the deluxe version, so I don't have the alpha. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Not really the person-to-person shooting, but I want to walk around and explore things and do some stuff. Where are the logs at? This is when I went to the Hesperus here. I'm missing something. That's interesting. Ship log uplink 4. Yeah, so where is the log? Yeah, you can usually play them. That's like these. Oh, wait a minute. How did I do that earlier? I swear I just clicked, it had a play option. I'm lost. Where would that be? Ah, there they are. Excuse me. Guess there's two sets here. Let's play these first.
This is Captain Jonathan Forrester. The Golconda colony needs your help. I don't know how else to say it. To anybody hearing this is what's happening. We have a full colony of people on board this vessel. That's tens of thousands of people. And until recently, we've been entirely self-sufficient, but supplies are starting to run low. More specifically, we're lacking a lot of technical components, air filters, water recyclers, circuit boards, things like that. And it's getting harder to patch this equipment up every year. There's only so long we can make do with what we have. And the other thing, and this is the real kicker, is that there's a disease going around which is knocking us sideways. Flu-like symptoms, but much more serious. People are dying. We're coping as best as we can, but our medical supplies are running low. And if this turns into a full-blown epidemic, then we're going to be in real big trouble. So I made the decision to reach out to you, whoever you are. Hopefully the tech's moved on enough for our signal to be picked up this far out. But the others really weren't sure if I should be doing this, because people here don't want interference from outsiders. But I don't want to worry them by explaining the reality of our situation. They're good people. I don't want them to be
COVID
scared.
space.
So here I am, recording a call for help. Trust me, I wouldn't be asking if I didn't need to. I feel like I don't really know how to do this. I hope you understand. It's been a while. Captain Jonathan Forrester, signing off.
This is Dr. Shay Tandis. Captain Forrester has asked me to summarize the situation on board the Golconda, particularly in regards to a recent outbreak of disease. I must preface this by saying that any attempt to summarize the situation feels inadequate. There is so much to say about the symptoms, the development of our detection methods, and existing treatment philosophies. Nevertheless, I will attempt to speak concisely for the purpose of this broadcast. The disease, known colloquially among the people as the wasting kiss, is a mutated strain of viral nasopharyngitis. One of the drawbacks of living in an atmospherically self-contained structure for hundreds of years is that illness tends to linger. We can't very well sterilize a ship of this size, and with each generation these illnesses adapt to remain virulent. This one particularly so. Antiviral treatments aren't particularly effective, merely delaying the disease's progress. We have confirmed 6 deaths in the past month attributable to the disease. Our medical supplies are somewhat limited. Adequate for
All right,
maintaining
Andy, thanks a
health
lot
and
for dropping in. I
serious
appreciate it,
illness or
and the
accident.
chatting.
In
You have
the
a good
event of
evening.
full outbreak, with hundreds of patients requiring treatment, we may be forced to resort to measures such as full quarantine and isolation. When the captain first suggested opening communication with outsiders, I must confess to a certain hesitation. On reflection, it would seem the logical decision for the well-being of the crew. One can only imagine what pharmaceutical advancements have been made over the last millennia. The possibilities are fascinating.
Rick Blanchard, Security Chief of the Golconda. First things first. The safety and protection of the people aboard this ship is my primary objective. During my tenure, we've reduced the rate of crime aboard this vessel by 32%. Violent crime is rare, and there hasn't been a murder in over 6 years. My team are well-trained and do this ship proud in how they address the very specific demands of the Golconda. You might think an isolated, spacefaring colony of thousands with no horizons, seasons, or other planetary benefits would have gone mad and initiated some kind of mass tragedy. Well, not on my watch. Which is why I need to be clear in my opposition to the captain's decision to send out a distress call. Humanity doesn't enjoy a stellar record of respecting the rights and well-being of indigenous communities. Hell, we don't know what humanity is anymore past the confines of this 1,000-year hull. The risks outweigh the advantages. I'll follow the captain's order, because he's not let us down yet. Got a good mind, that one. But I'm asking whoever hears this message to understand that we're looking for a trade of goods and resources only. Communication with the general populace of the Golconda is forbidden. Messages regarding developments outside of the Golconda is forbidden. Direct contact between outsiders and Golconda colonists during an exchange of cargo is forbidden. We've always dealt with hard times ourselves. If it were my call, we'd deal with this by ourselves too.
This is Aaron Gray of the Golconda. It's my responsibility as custodian to manage the needs of our people and ensure that everyone is fairly represented. I'm recording this message to satisfy the curiosity of anyone who may respond to our distress signal, I suppose. Truth be told, I'm not sure what to say. We're more than just a colony, you see. We're a family. Whenever a challenge is put in front of us, we resolve it together. When success is achieved, we celebrate collectively. We have... It's hard to put into words. Our ancestors chose to remain on this vessel centuries ago and leave our original destination behind. They did so because they had grown to love what they had achieved. Logs from that period show their anxiety at the prospect of leaving the Golconda. The generation ships were designed to keep colonists healthy, happy, and entertained, and somewhere in our journey, we came to feel loved, too. And yet, all things must come to an end. Sickness is rife and supplies are low. After so long fending for ourselves, the time has come to seek assistance from a civilization we no longer know. The captain believes that humanity has a heart and will come to our aid. If you're listening to this message, we're probably going to find out if he's right soon enough.
Thomas Cobb, chaplain. I serve the Golconda, and the Golconda embraces me. Long ago, I would have been called a priest, somebody authorized to provide guidance according to the rules of a religion. That's the role my predecessors fulfilled, at least. Eventually, the old texts were set aside in favor of a less rigid spiritual philosophy. Being able to view the entire nebula over breakfast inclines one towards the contemplative. There are few...
Sorry about that. I thought I inadvertently played the wrong log.
I serve the Golconda, and the Golconda embraces me. Long ago, I would have been called a priest, somebody authorized to provide guidance according to the rules of a religion. That's the role my predecessors fulfilled, at least. Eventually, the old texts were set aside in favor of a less rigid spiritual philosophy. Being able to view the entire nebula over breakfast inclines one towards the contemplative. There are few things more reformative than a sense of complete insignificance. Now, my role is to show my brothers and sisters that we are all important. Each of us has a role to play. We cannot concern ourselves with the scale of the stage. All we can do is deliver the best performance we can. Each person aboard the Golconda can trace their heritage from the first inhabitants to the current day. In the present, we contemplate the spirit and the soul, allowing the voices of the past to inform our future. Our respect for them, combined with our belief in each other, creates a community of hope. And here we are, over 1,000 years later, about to reach out a hand and hope that humanity accepts it. What lies in store for us, I wonder? What lessons have been learned from history? While I am nervous at the thought of outside assistance, I must admit, the question intrigues me. What did we become?
Those are interesting. Wonder what this New Eden faction or something is. Oh, these are from the previous trip. I went there and scanned it, but I didn't listen to them. Hmm. Oh well, I'll listen to them later. Yeah, the no brakes one. That one is tragic though. Well, let's get some pictures while we're here. Ooh, it's dark. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see here. Let me try turning my lights on if I haven't already. Now they're on. So let's pull in a little closer. Start down here. Interesting design, architecture-wise. That looks cool. But I have learned that I can take a screenshot, enhance it, and things will show up. So let's try one here and see. Let me try a different angle. No, I'm gonna go to the other end of the ship for this. I think it'd be a little bit better. Let's see what we got down here. Just waiting to slow down before I turn. Can you see in those domes? It's kind of cool. Whoops. Release this. I don't know if you can see in these or not. Yeah, you can. You still got stuff growing in there. This one doesn't look like it's abandoned. I wonder if I can go inside. The camera will pass through this. Let's find out. Aw, lost the signal. That would have been too much, you know, if you could actually see in there. I mean, you take the camera in there. Get a picture of this. That's still cool. Okay. Alrighty. Well, now I need to decide, do I want to go to a different mega ship? I got time. So what are these nearby stations? outposts. Less docking. I could land there though. I don't see you have any real reason to go there. I just wondered if you could. Okay. Let me pull up the cannon window and see where else we might go. I've been to the I think I've been to Hyperion. Two tribes. That looks like another sad story. Atlas have been to. Huh. Okay. What do you think? Which one? This is Phobos. Don't think we need to go to the listening post for this one. Kolachi 4. Oh, and they seem to have made it to okay, this would be more challenging too. So let's do it. Going to see if we can find this. See how far it is. See if it's not too many jumps away. Oelachi. Some distance. 362 light years. How many jumps is that going to be? 9. I'm up for it. Though I might have to. It might be. Probably should take a biological break here before I attempt all this, though. Since I've been streaming an hour. So I'll be right back in just a few. Then we'll head out this way. right. Need the music up a little bit while we're traveling. Nine jumps. We can do this. See if we can make quick work of this. It'll be more challenging to find the ship because it's moving. But I trust we can do it. Get a good scoop or two.
Fuel scooping complete.
No.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's one ship down. That was cool though. That was a probably the best looking operational, almost operational ship. Usually they're just, you know, I wouldn't say junk, but just, you know,
Fuel scooping.
nothing's active on the ships.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I was kind of bored just material grinding, so try something cool, at least to me. Not gonna have any problems on this, scooping on this star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Be cool to discover one of these ships, first one to find one. I don't know if all of them have been found. There's like 27, but I think there's some of them call them the missing. So there must be still more out there.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Class F. Scoopable also. Probably wouldn't need the fuel for 5 jumps.
4, 3, 2,
I always top off when I can, though.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
A little hot still. I think I'll wait. I want to carry that heat to the next star. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, star. See, my internet's crapped out a couple of times now. Not too bad though for the length of time I've been on.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
Need a better FSD. I might have a 60 or 70 light range. Should make a lot of things a lot quicker. So where's the exclusion zone?
fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Two more jumps. We get this star, then the next. We'll be there. Not too bad.
3, 2,
I'm gonna have to pull the web page back up though to get my bearing. That was what direction to look in. Take a long way around.
fuel scooping.
Top out.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Close enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll be there when we hop out. guess it's good that all these things are pretty much in the bubble that I know of. They don't need to feel going to.
Fuel scooping complete.
20 bodies. Get away from the star. What we got here? Too bad. Oh, the station here. Okay, let me pull up this page again and see what it said. We're heading to HIP 10229 from Kalachi 3. Okay. Kalachi 3 it is. We'll try that. First though. And it said when it's found 3,300 light seconds. Okay. I'll be back to this page in a minute. Tell you what, while we're here, let's find what is this? Lots of stuff here. Really? I got my throttle at 0. I have something that you want? What? I don't have any cargo. Yeah, your children can go hungry tonight. And leave me out in Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage.
Is that what I was looking at? What I really wanted to find was this ecliptic here. Or- I need to slow down. Too late. Pretty much what all I wanted to find out was what it was. Signal source up there, and too many things orbiting here. No, these are signal sources. All right. this way. There are too many ships out here. Not used to that. I'm exploring and having fun. I'm used to no one being around. Let's do this real quick. Levels you gotta drill down to. Wow. Nice if it would just show up on the scanner. Probably a mega ship or carrier. Oh my gosh. Alright. It also says it'll show up in the nav panel if you're 1,000 light seconds, so. Let's pre-suppress on here. I don't want to orbit this system, I just want to get close to it. Let's tell me to slow down for. Imperial Conquistadors, Class 3 gas junk. Get lucky. Gosh, it would really help me to know what's the name of this Phobos. Okay. Alright, and let's see what target star we should be, what general direction we should be looking in for this. They say hit 10229. So what we'll do is we'll target that so it'll show up on the screen. Yep. 10229. Look in this general direction, see if you can see anything. There it is. Hey. Love it when a plan comes together. I don't know if we're close enough for it to show up though. Yep, there it is. Cool. On our way. That went pretty well. Beats just starting out and scanning everywhere. Bodies, all the signals. Most of the signals, since that's what it shows up as. And another ship. Won't take too long to get there. Not nearly as far away out as the other ships were. Interesting to get the logs and find out their story. Only bad thing when they're so far out like this, the lighting is terrible to take pictures. It is what it is. How long are we going on here? Hour and a half? We got a big video to upload to YouTube. I try to upload almost all of my streams to YouTube, and I also upload other things that I do offline or off stream to YouTube. I'm trying to do shorter clips of interesting stuff instead of showing all this travel time and 15 hops and things to get to the meat of the action. That's the good thing about YouTube, though, is you can do that. I'm gonna probably end up streaming live on YouTube also, just to test the waters over there. Since I'm not affiliate or anything, I can restream both. But we'll see. I'm excited. I always get excited. Even these ships almost always look a lot alike. That last ship though was cool though, with still being active and domes lit up and stuff. Green things growing in there. I don't know what the status of this one will be. Oh, it's lit up a little bit. That's cool. What we got here? Got too far away. Probably should, the log port should start showing up here in a minute. There they are. We'll find them. So red. Maybe it's just because it's out of range. That's odd. The ship looks in good condition, from what I've seen so far. Let me see if I can get a picture. Maybe my ship's lit up enough. Oh yeah, this will be good.
Cannot comply.
Ah. Don't do that. Hit the right button. There. What did I just do? Hit the wrong button again. That's what I did. Trying to turn this UI off. And do better than that. Let's go get this log. The other ship is spinning faster than this, it looked like. Go until we move with it. There's the guy with the haircut. Need it cut shorter. How you doing tonight, noob? Getting old, yeah. Ooh, I wonder if this one's lit up inside like the other one was. Let's see, because we could see inside the other one. Very well. Just checking out this old ship. Huh. Never any people walking around in them though. Where's this port? Trying to scan the logs, get their stories. Is it on the backside of this dome? That'll help. Yeah, I see it. Don't run into anything. Why is it orange? Yeah, the other ship, the things are spinning too fast to go through like this. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna bounce off of it. Oh, almost. Almost did. What you've been doing? I've seen you on a couple of times, but off somewhere doing something, probably getting into trouble. For some reason, I have very little interest in doing this latest community goal thing, so I was bored doing wake scanning and stuff, material gathering. I decided I'd spend a stream looking at old ships. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go through that way. It is right there, I see it. Oh, elite in what? In combat? Oh, an exploration. Oh, okay. Well, that's the most straightforward one to do, especially if you do the Road to Riches stuff. Speeds things up a lot. That's the only thing I'm elite in is. But that's on the other side. I might try to get elite in trading and all that stuff, mining something. It's gonna take me a long time to make it in combat when you don't fight much. Been over to the killing pirates every once in a while, but Corvette over there. Slow going though. Alright, I'm gonna get a couple of photos and play the logs and see what their story is. Like the illuminations over there. It's not very lit up now. I'll try this. I might be able to enhance it, make it show up better. Okay. I'll play these logs and probably end my stream and get back to my home port. Not necessarily in that order. I don't know. Go look in that dome again, though.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I can figure out where the dome is. Who sent me a wing invitation? $28 pickles? Oh, yeah. Not welcome. Let's see what they have to say here. Oh, before I do that, I gotta have the right view. Yeah, the last ship I went to on this stream, you could see the grass and everything, or the stuff that were growing in there and everything. It was all lit up. It's nice.
Medical Officer's Log 6933. We've done it. We're down on the surface and the habitats are all fully operational. No more supply runs to the ship and back. We've established 5 settlements in this region, with another 10 spread across the other regions. The elected leaders of each group have voted and declared the mission a success. Many of the settlements have decommissioned their landers as a sign of this, even holding ceremonies to celebrate our new life here. However, it appears our new home may not be as welcoming as we had hoped for. Much of the indigenous flora and fauna have proven to be toxic and highly aggressive. Several of the crew have been attacked while gathering food and supplies, and we've lost a few people to various incidents involving local plant life. Settlement Alpha and Beta have also been having problems with animal attacks. By all accounts, they've had it worse than us, with entire teams being lost. We've posted additional sentries to guard the settlement, but we're not a military operation. We're explorers and colonists. The best we have is an ex-security officer to keep us safe. We were simply not expecting such a hostile environment. Medical Officer's Log 7463. The creatures got into our habitats. God, it was a massacre. So many dead women, children. They ate. God, I think I'm gonna be sick. We can't stay here. Corell has gathered up everyone he could find, and we're heading for Settlement Delta in the mountains east of here. Hopefully we can find some shelter up there. Corell said something about them keeping the lander intact as an emergency measure. Maybe we can use that to get back to the ship. Medical Officer's Log 7467. We reached Settlement Delta this morning. Only there's no one here. There are signs of what looks like a fight and barricades in some of the bigger buildings. It looks like they tried to use the main hub as shelter, but whatever attacked them tunneled in through the floors. I can't shake the feeling that these animals are watching us, biding their time. It feels like we're being hunted. At least the rumors about the launcher are true. It's here and fully intact. It seems as if our friends had turned it into a monument rather than break it down like the rest of us did. We've managed to locate the orbiting ship's beacon and made the necessary calculations for a launch. Our only problem is the fuel cells. They're dry. Hugh, our engineer, seems to think he can get some from the other building in the settlement. It will just take a little time, a couple of days, maybe. I mean, all we can do is wait and keep our guard up until we can get off this planet. Somehow, I don't know how, one of those things got on board. It must have been in the lander when we launched. We've managed to trap it in the farm pods, but not before it killed all but 3 of us. Leo won't make it through the night. The thing mauled him pretty badly. All we can do is keep him doped up on pain meds. As for Hugh and me, without access to the farms, we're living on borrowed time. We're in the process of setting everything back up when the creature attacked. We only have the few days' rations that were on the land. Wait. What was that? No, 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 no! How did it get out? This can't be happening! It can't be happening!
Well, another generation ship biting the dust. That was interesting. Alrighty. Come on. There it is. How far from home am I? Probably a long way. Not that far. I won't even have to refuel. Jumps. Let's go. Lower these hard points. You know, anything out in this system I should scan? What all we have here? Oh, there's already a settlement here. Wonder what they have there. Nothing to be seen here. Move on. Actually, that was a pretty cool story, I thought. I like the ending. Them stars, scoopable.
Frameshift drive charging.
More jumps. My internet has dropped a couple of times. Not gonna scoop. I don't care.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fly back for what? To go fight? Up to you. I gotta take a break here though. In my stream and stuff, but if you wanna grab my crate or my Corvette, meet you somewhere. Have to hire a crew member though. I fired him, so I got that money. He did a good job though, the last times I went out.
Fuel scooping complete.
What's a joke? About you flying back? No.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let me make this jump and I'll look and see where you're at. Heck, I might come visit you. You're past Sagittarius A? Did you take a carrier out there? I want to make that trip anyway. You know, I went 5,000 light years out just for the fun of it one day. That's what I did. I just started heading out in some general direction and kept going.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, that's about what I've got. I think. Where do I see that at? Yeah, 46, 47.
Frameshift drive charging.
You got an SRV with you? Hey, I'm home. Who? I don't know if I still got my repair unit. Yeah, I got it. I've got one, two. I gotta start carrying some collector limpets. Why? I am not carrying any cargo, man. It's twice I've been interdicted. What's up with this? You want to get me? Told you so. Got interdicted earlier and I stupidly had my throttle at 0 while I was in Super Cruise Assist. It submitted me. I didn't have any cargoes, it was just an NPC. Cried about his children being hungry. If you want to change accounts and fight, where do you want to fight at? But I gotta get some dinner. That last log entry stuff about them getting eaten made me hungry. You'll follow me anywhere. My goodness, that's a... This is bogus. I outranked you. I guess that depends on which organization you're talking about. Federation. It's the only one I have any rank in. I've never been in the army either. I was in the Air Force. As my wife likes to call it, the chair force. I need to get more famous. Who do I want to raid? Not that I'm going to have any viewers to bring along, but I'll raid somebody. By Joe. Yeah, I'll raid him. It's one of them, I think, ganker types. Guess I should park my ship, get it off the pad first. Okay. $34,984 light years away. That's short hop. I don't know. What are you sorry about? Air sorry? Oh, air. Okay, I see. So you never been in any military? All right, if you're, I'm gonna go eat something, and then it'll take me about 30 minutes or so. I'll holler at you on Discord and see if I can get your attention. If not, then I'll message you through the game, whichever account you're active on. And with that, I'm gonna end the stream. In Gonna do this raid first, so I appreciate you hopping by though. Alright, I'll see you. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Oh, that's okay, no worries. Had a long stream tonight. 2 hours. I intend to. Good night. I'll see you in a little bit, maybe. And